Hello and welcome to another episode where we will put some colors on our M8 Greyhound. As the last episode we will have finished with all parts being ready for painting, therefore let's just get to it. After priming with Mr. Surfacer Black, I went straight to putting the basic color. I went for hobby color olive drab. As you see, I try not to cover all surface with the paint evenly. I deliberately leave corners, niches and surface breaks. This will build us a shadow effect which will look even better after adding the highlights layers. Do you remember when in the first episode I was putting a layer of stippled Mr. Surfacer to the turret? Now, when the color lays on the surface, you can finally evaluate whether this was worth it or not. I'm happy with the effect, and I will definitely go even further with this technique on the next project. Now, let's play with some highlights. Again, I don't spray the highlight evenly. I choose only the rising points or bigger layers of surface. This makes details look a little more three-dimensional. This effect is very important if you want to make your model more alive. Remember that the scale modeling is also a game of optical effects. It is an uneasy job to make those, sorry for the expression, small toys look like huge, deadly, powerful machines from a real life. Perfect representation of real-life vehicle details is just not enough to catch an eye of a viewer. I'm just afraid. I decided to paint side wheel covers separately because there was no option to mount wheels with those covers on. It is Tamiya after all, so there are no problems with alignment of parts. Speaking of wheels, I have painted them also separately for a better control of painting. Okay, so basic painting is behind us, gloss varnish is on. Well, let's do some detailing before we go further with weathering. Those front hatches look so cool when opened. Now, you understand why I just couldn't say no to interior detailing on this model. Even after my trauma from Panther project. Wheels look awesome too. I was so close to choose the option with those side covers off, but you can't have it all. badass, right?
You know who made it.
But still, in the end, I prefer those side covers on. It will give me more options to have fun with coloring and detailing my Greyhound. After chipping and some detail painting, I went straight to weathering. This time for weathering purposes I will mainly use oils. I like them for their diversity and ease of use once you get more familiar with them. I start with pin washing. This will break surface colors and build nice deep shadow effects in all unreachable places like grooves and niches. Look, I made my .50 gun mount movable. It's not like it changes something, but still, looks cool. Okay, but let's get serious and mount some real gun to the turret. Lower part of turret fits great and there are no mounting problems. And looks just really nice. Looks even better on the whole body. Final color scheme of my Greyhound was just asking for oil paints dot filtering. This technique gives you endless options of making discolorations, blending colors with the surface and even getting streaking effects if you wish. And you can experiment with oils as long as you wish, without serious consequences. Really, oil tends to dry slowly, which gives you a significant amount of time to correct or just wipe away with use of enamel thinner any effects you just don't like. There's one important element though. You should always remember about protecting your paint job with clear varnish just before putting oil paints on your model. I usually go for gloss or at least semi-gloss varnish, which gives me more control over oil paints, especially when I mess something up, which, let's be honest, happens all the time. But honestly, it is a good feeling when you can play and have fun with effects without troubling about ruining your whole previous work. Sounds reasonable, right? Just look here what kind of interesting effects you can achieve by just playing with oil colors, just adding and wiping away until you're happy with the result. But wait, I'm talking blah blah blah, and there's something missing on the model. Something what should be there before weathering process. What was that? Phew! It might be hard to believe, but I managed to put all those decals without making any major harm to previous weathering. It took some time and effort, but, well, hey, scale modeling can be a constant crisis-solving process, especially when you forget about things like decals for this instance. But hey, I could even pull out some aging effects on decals by scratching them with the hobby knife, just like you can see here. When the decals crisis finally went into the forgotten past, I could concentrate on building more weathering effects by building the dried mud effect, mostly concentrated in lower parts of hull. My aim is to show a Greyhound in the middle of recon mission, which takes place in an unfriendly environment and rough terrain. As mud effect is based on water, I can dilute it and work out the final shape with a water and a paintbrush. Once the mud effect is shaped and dried, I can now work on the final appearance of mud effect. Some prefix washes and pigments will help me with that. Oh yes, it is. I have finally finished my lovely M8 Greyhound. What can I say about it? I just love it. Built like Lego parts, everything is clear, well engineered, and at the same time gives you plenty options to rebuild this model and make it even more interesting. I tell you, this project was such a relief after my Panther build. Okay, so as always, thanks for stopping by at my channel. I hope you liked it, and please feel welcome to stay by subscribing to the channel. See you in the another project. Stay cool, keep modeling and have fun. Ciao!